love that Rapidium, but we don't actually need it right now. I need to go back. Come on. I haven't reached that point yet, Keo, but I'll tell you what, I did not like the other game that I played with these guys, which was Frostpunk 2. I just was like, nope. I tried the demo, I think is what it was. Or maybe it was the game. It came out on Game Pass, maybe. I don't really remember. But I remember I tried it and was like, no, this is not for me. Like, it was too hard. Like, I died like 3 times. And was just like, I'm not doing this. All right, shield module. Unlock a module shield that slows the deterioration of a module by 50%, granting a longer time without repairs. A shielded module also has a bigger chance of not getting damage during a magnetic storm, which sounds really good. Let's double check that I don't need something else. I could also do the suit upgrade. I'm way more interested in the module, shielded modules. But I wonder if I have to then shield every single module. Module shield sounds like something where I'm going to have to individually put one on each module. A shielded module, because it doesn't sound like that's an automatic thing where just all of our modules are shielded. Are we at the end of the day? We are not at the end of the day. Let's hold off on that. Where was the organics outpost? Oh, outpost. Duh. I guess I could go unlock another clone. I wasn't ready to do that though quite yet. Oh, can I do the MRI kit thingy? Yes. I'll do this. Okay. Install it in the infirmary.
Okay, just lie still and think of something engaging. When will you have the results? Not before I finish scanning everybody. You're the first one, so after we finish, you can go to bed and come back in the morning. I should know more by then. Okay. Ready? Here we go.
Feels like waiting for high school finals or something. Damn. I hope everything will turn out just fine.
The altars are gathering in the infirmary.
I treated this body well. It won't betray me. Right?
Do I need to do anything about them? It just says wait till the morning. Okay. Well, I want to try to I want to install that shielded module, but what I want to do, so I'm going to do a hard save here, which will, you know, because here's where I don't know is whether or not that shielded module thing is going to be worth the effort. Because if it's not, then I'm going to want to put that into like the shield. Personal, not my personal shields, the personal.
I'd like to be alone, please.
Come here. Shh. Suit. God, my brain can't talk.
So,
If the shields
our
don't work the
results.
way I think they're going to work, I'm going to probably put it on my
Yes.
personal suit.
It was a long night, but everyone got scanned. I've just finished running the results through our medical software.
And
And, well, there's no easy way to put it. It's there. Mutated tissue. It's growing in our brains.
in mine too?
What? You mean we all have it? No. Not all.
Just the altars.
Almost everyone is affected. But there's one exception.
Me.
You.
Yep.
Jan. You're the only one that's clean.
That's the rupidium.
Holy shit. Yeah. You know what that means? That it's because of rupidium? Oh, I wouldn't go so far. You were the only one who wasn't created with it, true. But there were so many other factors. The speed with which our brain tissue was forced to grow, external circumstances, like radiation, that could have disrupted the process somehow. There are two things we know for sure. One, creating any other altar will most probably result in the same condition. And two, if we don't find a cure, we will all die, just like the sheep. The whole crew, except for you. It's a matter of days.
So now they're going to all rebel.
So, how do we find a cure? Well, I don't know.
And
Try
I'll
as
tell
I
you what,
might, this is
that
where
Malcolm
my
dude,
expertise ends.
he knew. Because the last conversation, I think his name was Malcolm, the boss guy on the phone. Because he did say on the phone something along the lines of the last conversation. He's like, you need to get ready because things are about to get a lot worse. He alluded to something that was going to happen. And he was the one who had experimented with the mind stuff before. So it's almost like he knew that this was going to happen as a result of cloning with the rupidium. It's because remember his experiments got terminated, and I'm wondering if this is why, because they found this out. I'm all sus now, man.
Okay, don't worry. We'll think of something, right? We always do. I don't know, Jan. Maybe the people who told you to branch yourself will be able to help us. Maybe. I am still waiting on a call from Lucas about the coordinates. It's worrying he hasn't got in touch yet. Well, let's hope he does.
Yeah, it could also have
In
just
the
been the game
meantime,
warning me, hey, shit's about to get really nuts.
Best we can do
In
is
phase
focus
2.
on getting rid of that gravity distortion. Even if we can't make it to the end of the mission, at least we can clear the path for you.
And if we can't cure this,
Okay,
it
man.
also clears up the issue of
Thanks.
going back to Earth with all the clones, because they're all going to die before we get there anyway. Okay. This is where I don't know where to
Look
go.
at this beauty. Jan gave me my old lucky multi-tool. Now that's what I call a practical gift. Hey, how are you holding? I'm doing just...
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna see if I could give him a gift, but I can't. I don't know who the gift is for. Alright. Research-wise, he'll be done in 7 hours. So at the end of the day, he'll be done with all that. I suppose I could unlock a new clone, yeah? Totally. Let's do that. I'll be right back. All right, let's. What time is it? It's let's say something. Let's go. Let's go make a new clone, kids. I don't know what I need yet. Probably the doctor, because if I had to guess, the doctor might be able to find us a cure. Buenos dias, fam. You need to cut my hair. When did you cut your hair? Alright, here's the doctor. I remember seeing him before. Heals alters 8 times faster at the infirmary, cooks food faster. Alright, we're gonna make the doctor. I have no idea if the doctor's gonna be able to find a cure for us or not, but... Alright, we'll have a new unboxing in 8 hours. So what can... I'm going to go run the mineral facility, I think. The ore node. Because we are out of... Do I have one? Yeah, there's minerals, and we have this set up over here. Well, this is, but I can convert these, I think, to... Oh, it's minerals and... Oh, base expansion 3 is finished. Yay!
There's nothing more to do. Should I move there? I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Yes. Whoa, from now on, you can attach a shield to a module. A shield module deteriorate if tier 2 shield will never break down, not even during storms. Okay, that gives me motivation to build a tier 2 shield. However, I need to get back and figure out how to do like tier 2 shields and stuff. Alright, so first and foremost, let's unbox our doctor.
Hey there.
Hey, buddy.
Time to wake up. Don't be freaked out, okay? Everything's fine. Yeah, of course. Right. So, where do you think you are? Well, looks like I'm where I'm supposed to be. And not.
I love the glasses, man.
Well, it's a mining mission. Remember signing up for that? Getting on board the ship? Going into cryosleep? Yes, I do. But why do I feel as if I'm looking in a distorted mirror? Are you... me? Is this some kind of metaphysical experience? On the contrary, it's all very physical. Really? Yeah, I'll explain everything, but first I need to go through some routine questions with you. You know who you are? Sound question. Lifetime isn't enough to find the answer. Look, it's not a test. Stating your name and role on this mission will be enough. Okay. In that case, my name is Jan Dolsky. I volunteered to join the crew as a physician. I passed all the tests. They told me my resume was adequate. So, what went wrong?
A lot went wrong.
To be honest with you, a lot of things went wrong. This will sound disturbing, but my name is Jan Dolsky, too. I'm the one who went on this mission, but things got complicated and I needed help. So, I decided to create alternative versions of myself with different memories of their lives, different skills, and you're one of them. What? Wait, does that mean
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
You're a clone.
You're my alter. But my life, I was supposed to. I wanted to make amends. And you can still do that, believe me. Plenty of good deeds to be done here. You don't understand. I need to fix things. Everything's connected. My scars, the blisters on my hands. Wow. They're so impeccable. And my tattoo. It's gone. What happened to me? Who am I? Calm down, please. I know this is a lot to process, but it might help you to know that you're not the first to be going through this. Talking to the others might help you understand it all better. Take your time. Try to settle in gradually. Read the mission logs. Mission logs? I'm not dead, right? This isn't it.
It's a good question.
Death is something we're trying to avoid. That's why you're here. Okay. The absurd man says yes, and his efforts will henceforth be unceasing. Come again? Oh, just, a quote that came to me from, never mind. Just get some rest.
Yeah,
All right.
would you mind checking our food supply?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do an upkeep on the food production. Yeah. Okay, now out of sheer curiosity, Shield Module 1. I'm assuming Shield Module 2 is going to be once I get to the next tier. Alright, we need to do the neutralizer towers. And probably... How come I can't do any of these? These don't require... I guess they do require a suit upgrade. And that would require that upgrade, which I did. So why can't I do those? Not quite sure. Well, I guess maybe we'll do this and just see what happens. Okay. Somebody wants to have a
Would you
conversation.
like me to take care of that?
Yes, sir. Please.
You must be pretty scared, being the oldest. Quite the contrary.
Alright, who's trying to call Lucas?
Lucas, what took you so long?
Man, finally. I was trying to reach you for days, but I was getting some crazy distortions. I had to reprogram the frequency. What the hell is going on out there? Is the base safe?
No, it's not. We stopped again, in the middle of a great big canyon this time. There's a massive gravity field distortion in front of us.
Gravity distortion. Shit. That would explain why I couldn't get through to you for so long. This is not good news, Jan. You need to find a way to neutralize it. Have you managed to collect any data?
Yeah, I built a gravity sensor. Looks like I'm gonna need to set up some neutralizing towers on the canyon rooftop.
So, you already have a solution. Well done. That's good news. Anything else I should know about?
My altars. They're suffering from a mysterious disease.
What do you mean?
Some strange brain mutation. Molly. The sheep I had to create to test Rapidium had it too. She died without warning.
Shit, Jan. I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
What about you?
I'm fine. It's just them.
Oh.
Yeah. They're taking it pretty bad. As you can imagine. And this is on you. You and Maxwell. Now, you made me carry out this experiment, but now, I'm the one who has to look them in the eye and tell them they're dying.
Come on. We were only trying to save you. It seemed like the perfect solution. But I guess nothing's perfect. Still, we can't give up, Jan. Not yet. Maybe there's a cure. A method to undo this side effect. Tell me, do you know anything more about this condition?
I have MRI scans of the whole crew, and Molly's autopsy report.
Wow. You've been busy.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
Send them over. I need to take this to Maxwell at once.
Maxwell, are you sure I can trust him? Last time I spoke to him, turned out he's in some kind of conflict with the corporation. What's this guy's agenda, really?
Well, looks like he trusted you since he told you all about it. Look, don't worry. It's not really a conflict, it's just... Well, it was very unfair how they treated him. Shut down his lab, basically killed his scientific career. He was like a fish taken out of water, you know? And now seeing what you've done, he must have felt so excited, like it wasn't all for nothing. And he's jumping into a river again.
I don't like this secrecy. I'd really prefer it if the corporation was on the same page as Maxwell here.
I don't think you would, Jan. If you knew more about how they treated him, he was on the brink of a real revolution in cognitive science, but he made a mistake. He let the bureaucratic machine take over and undermine our efforts.
I don't trust crazy
We were
scientists,
just
man.
a
This is
step away from getting it right when they closed Project Ela down.
Project Ela.
Yeah. I was in it too. That's why I followed him when he was transferred to mining ops.
So, if Project Ela was so great, why was it killed?
Officially? Some corporate budget-cutting bullshit. But if you ask me, once the board realized what he was doing, they got scared. What they had in mind for our lab was a contract with the Army that could go on for years and guarantee state funding. They wanted to fix people so they could send them back into action. We wanted to cure them.
So, you think Maxwell could find a cure for my altars?
I don't know. But what you're doing is a continuation of his life's work. You can be sure he'll do everything to help you. I'll talk to him at once and relay your findings to him. We'll see what he thinks.
Okay.
In the meantime, you should focus on clearing your route out of that canyon. Neutralizing that gravity distortion might take some time and resources.
Roger that.
Hang in there, Jan. We'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Thanks, Lucas.
L7 out.
Okay. And now we have to wait for a call from Maxwell. Now, something I want to see here really quick is I have to install shield modules. I can also expand the base. Shit, I don't have enough. Oh, I need more minerals and more of those shields. Oh, what does it take to add shields, though? Aha! Okay, okay. So, I have to choose which ones I want to add shields to. But I need a whole bunch of resources. Toggle shields. Okay. Well, I don't want to do that now. I definitely want to expand the base. But to do that, I need minerals and ore. Who's mining right now? It says no storage space. Whatevs. We need minerals. And metals, which I can do. Yeah, I can mine the minerals. Oh, I might not want to though, because my radiation is really high. Yeah, I might not be the right person to do that. But that is a problem for tomorrow's session of the altars, because I am going to wrap it up here and we're going to switch over and start our Dune Awakening fun this morning. I was just getting all the NVIDIA had a patch out updating drivers, so I got all that updated. Alright, I'm going to go do some quick exercises, get some more coffee, check in with Chris about everything for the morning. I should be back in the next 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll be starting Dune Awakening. So if you're on Twitch, just hang out on the Twitch page. The new stream will be up when I'm live. If you're on YouTube, you'll want to wait and then refresh the page in about 10 minutes. If you don't do that, you'll want to just check the Discord, check the socials. But I'll be back in about 10, maybe less. I just need to stretch my legs, run around the house, check in with Chris, get some coffee and stuff. Nigel, what's up? So hang out. I'll be back in a few minutes, guys, with next stream. We're going to move over to Dune Awakening for the next 3 or 4 hours. We got a few hours still ahead of us for the morning sessions, so see you there.